So this is my Vauxhall Corsa 1.4 Mark II.
So the whole point in buying this car was to take a trip down memory lane to when we all got our first car and do some fun, cheap, quirky mods.
Now you're probably thinking, I've seen these everywhere on the UK roads.
And that is the exact reason that I wanted to buy this car. Now in the last video with this car, we installed a few modifications from a very well-known automotive shop in the UK called Halfords.
We managed to pick up this air filter which we installed in the last video and is actually doing really well. We also installed a sun strip which actually cost £10 from Halfords. I don't know why. And we also tried out tyre writing, but yeah, not one of my finest moments, and I didn't bother doing the rest.
But in this video, I want to try out another way of getting cheap modifications for a car like this, and that way is eBay. And with that being said, let's get home and let's jump on eBay and see how many things we can buy to modify this Corsa C.
So after scrolling and even more scrolling and finding a lot of actually questionable things on eBay, I managed to get together a few okay modifications. Yeah, I'm not sure actually how these are gonna turn out, but I guess I'll just show you what I got.
So it's now been about a week since I filmed that intro and since I ordered everything on eBay, and do you want to know how many things have actually turned up?
Literally 5 things.
We're still going to install them, but it's just, I ordered like so many things and they just haven't turned up. It's so annoying, and today I'm off work and I can film, and that's all we've got. But either way, we're going to install them on the car, and we're going to have to find something else to do for the end of this video, because that honestly is just not enough. It might have been probably 5 years ago when I had the Corsa D, but it's not enough to make a full video now. The only problem with everything taking like a week to arrive, well, the things that have, is the car is now absolutely filthy. And that's why we've bought one of these. Well, actually, Georgia bought this. She surprised me with a pressure washer. And it's also the reason that we have teamed up with Hydro. So I think the best way to do this is, instead of talking about what Hydro can do, it's probably best that I actually set this pressure washer up and show you. These are a new company and they very kindly reached out and sponsored today's video. So let me show you what they can do. Okay, so first things first, we're going to try out the Hydro Fallout. Now this is really good for if you've got a high performance car that give off a lot of brake dust. This stuff will get it all off. But like I said, instead of talking about it, let me show you. It is doing exactly what it is supposed to do. It's eating away all that horrible brake dust and grime, and is dragging it straight off the wheel. Okay, so next is the Hydro pre-wash. You quite simply spray this all over the car before you snow foam it, which actually minimises you actually scratching the paint when you're touching the car. I'm not being funny, Georgia. Smell that.
Oh, smells like...
Smells so good. They all smell absolutely amazing, except the Fallout. The Fallout's a little bit, but it has to be.
Smell like strawberries.
Cherry.
Cherry.
Cherries. Right, let's give it a go. And now all we've got to do is just let that sit for a minute. It's going to eat away at the dirt, drag the dirt to the bottom of the car, which literally reduces the chance of you rubbing your sponge over the car and scratching the paintwork. Okay, now for the fun part, the snow foam. I haven't even smelt this yet.
Looks like it's going to smell like apples.
Oh my god, it does smell.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh wow, that smells amazing. Right, let's get the snow foam cannon. Let's load this up and let's see what it's like.
That is actually really good stuff. I can't believe how thick the snow foam is. That's probably the thickest snow foam I've used. Like, that is...
Look at it here.
Look at it. Oh my God. That is really good stuff, and you'll start to see a lot of the dirt coming off the car. As you can see there, there's a load of dirt coming off the car that if you hadn't have used the snow foam and pre-wash, you'd just be rubbing that into the paint. So it's definitely doing its job. So literally the Corsa has turned out amazing. It's just started raining, but you can see by that alloy how well the products actually work. So if you guys do want to check out Hydro, you can use the discount code Jesse20 when purchasing the spray bottle and pre-wash. By doing that, the checkout will automatically add you in the Hydro detail free of charge. So use the code Jesse20, you get a free bottle, you get the pre-wash and the spray bottle. I've proved that they all work on my car. And obviously a massive thank you to Hydro for reaching out and sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to modifying this stupid thing. Okay, now the Corsa is all clean, we can actually get on to doing a few of these modifications. Let me show you what they are. Okay, so number one is actually a gear gator. Now, I was looking in the interior and I thought, what does this car need? I noticed that the gear gator has gone a little bit crappy. So I think this was quite literally a couple of quid off eBay. So I thought we'd just replace it.
So to get the old gator off without taking the gear knob off, I simply just got some pliers and chopped away at the old gator, and eventually it did come off.
And now you get your new one and simply just put it over the top. Boom, one gear gator installed, and it actually fits amazing for an wait. Is that? Why won't it go into first? Okay, I don't know what that was about. It now does go into reverse and into first. That's a good job. Right, on to the next thing. Now be honest, how many of you people have bought a car like this, or you've bought your first car and you can't listen to any music? Now, I found something on eBay that I've never heard of before, which I don't think many people will have, that is such an easy alternative to having like a Bluetooth screen or like Apple CarPlay and stuff like that. If you just want to listen to some music, I think I found the thing for you. So this little beauty is something called a Bluetooth adapter. Now this quite simply, I hope, plugs into your cigarette lighter. It connects to a frequency on a radio, and then you connect this to your phone. So apparently you can play music through it. Let's give it a go. I'll test it so you guys don't have to. So the instructions that actually come in the box are all in Chinese or Japanese, I'm not too sure. But it actually does say what you need to do on the side of the box. So, connect Bluetooth device. Let's just give it a go. This is what you get in the box. It is quite literally just, it looks like something that you can charge your phone with, which you actually can. I guess we'll plug this in. You just put it in your cigarette lighter. We'll get the keys, and hopefully we can connect this. We have got power. Okay, it does actually work, which I'm surprised about. So if we go onto the radio station, what are we on? FM 97.6. So if we go up and down, if we carry on going, if we go to 97.6, is that right? Yeah, 97.6. Now what it should do is this should, not like that, this should now connect with that radio frequency and transmit through your phone. So, okay, so you go on your Bluetooth, and I think it is it car Bluetooth? Car Bluetooth, you literally click that there, and hopefully this connects to that, which it does. It says connected. Now all we've got to do is go on YouTube and play one of my videos, and hopefully, oh, it's not working, boys. Hold on. actually got
It is.
a video today on the Civic. I don't really film much with this car because it only comes out every so often.
That actually works. So don't ask me how, but it just connects to a frequency. As you can see, we're on FM 96.6. That connects to the same frequency, and you can just play whatever you want through your phone as if your car had Bluetooth. That is mint. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I'm actually really impressed with that. That has saved so much messing around, and you can put it in any car. It is such a cheap alternative to like buying a complete new stereo. I think this was a couple of quid off eBay. Everything I've used in this video, by the way, will be linked in the description. I make no money from it. It's just to help you guys out, but that is a must-have if your car hasn't got Bluetooth. And even if your car has got aux, it saves you having to use a cable. So 100% get one of these. I don't know who sells them, I don't know where they're from, but there'll be a link in the description. Okay, on to the next one. Now the next one is something that I'm probably renowned for on YouTube now, and that is this horrible thing. I absolutely hate rear wipers. This car doesn't even come with one from standard. A lot of cars nowadays don't even come with a rear wiper, so I don't see why a car like this would need it. So I went on eBay and I ordered literally a little bung as a wiper delete, and it goes in the window and it just deletes the wiper. So let's get it off.
So to get the wiper off, you want to start by unscrewing all the bolts on the inside of the boot. There's 4 bolts, 2 in the handle and 2 holding the plastic to the actual boot lid.
So the idea is you delete this wiper motor, which obviously connects to the actual wiper. Now 9 times out of 10, these are seized. So fingers crossed, it actually does come off. And you guessed it, it's completely seized on. There is no chance that is coming off. So if in doubt, get the grinder out. Yes, finally it came off. Yes. Well, that ended up taking way longer than it should. My dad ended up having to go out, so I couldn't get the grinder. I need to invest in some more power tools, but we've ground the actual, well, the bit that was seized off. So now it's just a matter of taking the motor off. So it's quite literally just 3 bolts to take the wiper motor out on these, and it is on most cars anyway because I've done that many wiper deletes. One there, one there, one there. They are like this kind of weird star pattern, but I've just got a 7mm socket and it does the trick. So just get a 7mm socket and you can take them out. Okay, so all I've done here is cut away this plastic little clip that holds in all the wires, because obviously I want to keep the heated window on the back. So I've just cut that away. I've tucked the plug for the wiper motor up in there just so it doesn't rattle around, and now you can pull the motor off, and then you're left with literally just a hole, and that is where you want to install the bung. But first I'm going to quickly clean off any of this horrible gunk that is around the hole, and then we'll put the bung in. And as easy as that, the wiper is deleted. Now you can actually get glass wiper deletes, which I'm probably going to buy. This is just a rubber bung, but you can actually just fit this without having to do any other modifications, whereas the glass ones you have to kind of like seal them in. But it just looks a lot better. No wiper on the back, it looks a lot more symmetrical. I'm going to take the Corsa badge off and the 1.4 badge off just to give it a bit of a better look. And yeah, I quite like that. Now I'm going to be honest, there was meant to be one big modification in this video of me going to collect some wheels, but unfortunately it fell through. So what we're going to do is next video we're going to do 3 things in one video. 3 like big things. So we're obviously going to be doing the wheels and then 2 other things that you guys are going to really enjoy. But that isn't the end of this video. We've got one more thing to do to this car, which I think looks really good on any car. Let me show you. Okay, so the last modification is some number plate bulbs. It turns the number plate bulbs from like that horrible kind of yellowy, kind of weird looking colour to nice white, bright bulbs. So let's get these fitted. Okay, that's one of them installed. The left one is the new one and the right one is the old one. Now there is a certain way these go in. They can either go in left or right kind of thing, so they may not work if you put them in first. Just try it the other way and it should work. So let's turn them on, compare them to each other. And there you go. As you can see, that one is the old one, that one is the new one. It just looks a lot more modern and the car just looks a lot nicer at night when driving down the road. Let's get the other one in.
So installing these is really simple. On the right hand side of the unit there's a little indent for your flathead screwdriver. Put it in, pry it out, and the unit just pops out of the bumper. Then you can twist the bulb out of the unit and then simply pull the bulb out of the plug. All you've got to do then is replace your bulb with the LED and you're good to go.
And put it back in the same way it come out and twist it closed. Then it's just a matter of putting it back in its place and clipping it in. Alright, that is going to do it for this video. I'm sorry it wasn't much. I've been trying all week, but the weather has just not been on my side and eBay haven't sent half of the stuff out, so what can you do? But we have got some pretty cool things planned on the Corsa. You guys have absolutely blew up the other video that I did on the car, so we're going to be cracking on and doing some really cool bits to this. I want it show car spec. I'm obviously not bothered that it's slow. I want to do it show car spec. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.